Everyone in your life, including neighbors, friends, relatives, co-workers, and even complete strangers, believed they understood you. Particularly when they attempted to control, trick, or threaten you, they thought they could foresee your response to their behavior. When faced with pressure or mind games, most individuals react in one of these ways. Thus, they expected you to either back down or show fear or acquiescence. But you deviated from their intended course of action when the time arrived. You shown your genuine strength and resilience rather than responding as they had expected. They did not shake you up or let you fall into their trap. You remained calm, outwitted them, and demonstrated that you are not easily swayed or intimidated. They were caught off guard by this unexpected reaction. They are accustomed to having authority and influencing people to react in a certain way. They get quite frustrated when they don't understand. Their ability to control circumstances is what keeps them in power. They realized, however, that you are not easily influenced or controlled when you refuse to comply. They can't take your capacity to remain strong in the face of their techniques, and it makes them feel hopeless and irritated. They're so accustomed to controlling circumstances to fit their wishes. When people first see someone like you, they may judge you and believe that you can defeat him. I can induce her to falter. They eventually understand, nevertheless, that you cannot be brought down. You will continue to rise if you are on a road of growth and are making progress with purpose and tenacity. And your adversaries are really irritated by that. As they have done with others before you, they will do all in their power to confine you and force you to fit in. But in reality, you're too intelligent to be duped by them. It makes them insane. They're smart, but you're smarter than them. They may believe they're smarter than you, but you're ahead of them. They think they are unique, but your light is more brilliant than anything they have ever seen. You are just too strong, too extraordinary for them to manage. Your greatness makes even those who seem like they like you feel threatened. Some people may not like you right away. Since they believe they are more intelligent than you, they believe they can do anything they want, and you will simply comply. They fail to recognize, however, that this is the worst poker game they have ever played. Folding under pressure does not occur. Rather, you put in extra effort and devote yourself fully to whatever motivates you. They may believe they can outsmart you, but they understand very soon that they cannot dictate your behavior or control you. You're determined to achieve your goals, and you're aware that nobody can stop or trap you. When you set your mind to anything, you're committed to succeeding and being the greatest at whatever you're doing. This makes your adversaries crazy. They are extremely frustrated because they view you as their greatest obstacle. They wish to silence you and prevent you from shining, but they are wrong to believe they have the authority to do so. The decision to oppose you was a mistake on their part. Everyone in your circle and those around you are being outsmarted by you. Despite their best efforts, these folks are genuinely powerless to hold you down. You must realize that you will upset many people who are accustomed to disrupting others and replacing them. Because they are used to winning all the time, these people are really angry with you. They're furious beyond belief. Since they are unable to overcome you, they are essentially tearing their hair out. They can't seem to outmaneuver you, and you've become their fiercest adversary and biggest barrier. There is no one they can ever deceive or fool like you. And that insight wears them down. They feel so inferior to you because you're too strong, too special, and too unflappable. They are devastated by the defeats they suffer when they discover they are outmatched and cannot overcome you. You were outsmarted by them. Indeed, it appears as though they withdraw inside a shell that is enraged, envious, and jealous. Their obsession with you and their anger stems from their fear of losing their job to you. You are clearly aware of who you are and where you're going. Although they may have believed they were outwitting you, you were actually in control the entire time. You had the discernment to see through their cunningly veiled plots and lies. They put a lot of effort into hiding their goals, but you were able to expose them and uncover their genuine motivations. Most likely, you also didn't keep this information to yourself. It is likely that you attempted to warn people about the hazards that lie beneath the surface. Not everyone was prepared to listen, though. Your cautions may have been disregarded by some who believed you were overreacting, being paranoid, or seeing things that weren't there. What you saw was invisible to them, or maybe they didn't want to believe it. It's not unusual to be the one to speak up and declare, "Something isn't right here." You frequently encounter resistance if you're the one who tries to challenge the existing quo, question the narrative, or point out that certain people aren't acting with sincere intentions. In these circumstances, gaslighting occurs frequently. It's possible for someone to try to make you question your own judgment and self-perception. They could imply that you're misinterpreting the situation, that you're being overly sensitive, or that you're just wrong. You knew better in your heart, though. You remained faithful to your observations and knowledge. You brought their plans' weaknesses to light, highlighting the gaps they were frantically trying to hide. And as a result, they viewed you as a danger, a menace. They sought to keep you quiet, to put you in a box, to keep you contained because they didn't want the truth about them to be known, to keep you from telling the world what you knew was their aim. They were certain they had outwitted you. They believed they were in control, that you would never be able to see through their machinations, and that they were infallible. But you disproved them. Not only were you fast, but you were also astute. Your quick thinking, situational flexibility, and mental agility allowed you to constantly stay one step ahead of the competition. This is the reason you have consistently outmaneuvered your adversaries. As you persisted in moving forward, your detractors and those who attempted to outdo you all collapsed. You did not simply win. Your competitors were left behind. You demonstrated to them that your intelligence, insight, and capacity to keep one step ahead of the game were greater than their cleverness and deceptions. No matter who or what tries to get in your way, you keep succeeding because of this. Your capacity to perceive the wider picture, predict other people's actions, and transform obstacles into opportunities is exceptional. No matter what challenges you encounter, this is what makes you unique and guarantees that you will not only live, but flourish. It's really not a contest. Outsmarting them feels almost effortless because they are not even close to your level. Because they are frequently preoccupied with unimportant details and fail to see the wider picture, they are not worth your time or effort. You're different, though. You are driven to use your intelligence for the best results, not only for yourself, but also for others you care about, and occasionally even for individuals who are essentially strangers to you. You have a clear vision that directs you. You have a sincere desire to make the world a better place and to inspire others. That's true wisdom, something profound and significant that many people find difficult to comprehend. They feel no animosity toward you because of your possessions or lifestyle. What truly irritates them is your keenness, wit, and wisdom. Your capacity to anticipate everything and see what's coming before it even occurs baffles them. They ask themselves, puzzled and frustrated, how did you know? They are keen to discover how you are able to predict their actions before they even occur to you. Your intuition can pick up indications that others overlook entirely, much like a beautifully tuned instrument. You should therefore always rely on your keen intellect. Keep your wits about you, keep vigilant, and always follow your gut. They have taken you thus far and will continue to lead you in the correct path. Keep your mind active and your ideas clear as you proceed, as there will be many people in the world who will test you. They'll push your boundaries, try to mess with your head, and test your patience. Assuming you are simply another individual in the crowd, they will attempt to deceive you. Now is your chance to disprove them, though. Showing them the true you, the one who thinks independently and forges their own path, rather than following the crowd, is time. You'll know you're on the right track when you decide to travel your own path. Therefore, never forget that you outwitted them. They didn't beat you, they didn't outperform you, and they didn't win their games. This isn't really a competitive environment. They must leave since you are moving forward and growing continuously, and that is your actual goal. You are destined to continue to ascend. That is what you have been doing and will continue to do.